Okay, right. Okay, yeah, it's good. I think it's fixed. Yeah, it's fixed. Colin being a jump scare. I hope the stream is running well.
Observe. Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
What is happening? Is that what? How do you do this? Yeah. How do you do this? How do you do this? What do you actually have to do here? Oh. Yeah, well, how do you get the like shield? Yeah, then how do you swap to like the shield one? Okay, maybe you just can't do it right now. Like, you're meant to be able to, like, swap. I remember. I did it yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. That's fine. Okay. I guess I'll just do the Archon quest. Uh,
Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling then. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps. Although...
You've been here for a while now. I take it you followed the Traveler, but I don't sense any ill intent in you.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau, nor has he made an appearance in Nasha Town.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north. I always wondered why he applied for his own private pad. He was planning this all along.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us. We appreciate the heads up. Our sincere thanks to the Fatui for your aid.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the Doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, but it's not personal. We're just on different sides. We don't lack humanity. And so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette, it's only right that you should be in the know about this.
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, please proceed with caution. And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us at the Experimental Design Bureau.
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center at...
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most. Behind the scenes, he may even be working against her.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's decisive and incredibly ruthless. Facing him unprepared would be a recipe for disaster.
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we split into 2 groups. We need some people to stay behind and guard Nasha Town.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aino?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but... Okay, fine. Leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehoda will be on hand to assist you. In my absence, she can handle any intel gathering work.
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's infiltrate a secret research facility, or... Yeah, all right. Paimon will help out here instead.
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up before we...
Oh, I have ample time.
Then you'd better get going.
Very well.
I have ample time to do this.
All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone?
Ah, you can't get the waypoint. Okay.
The show begins!
Don't.
That's quite a welcome party.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Night falls.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer. Don't.
Oh. Alright. Oh my god, man.
Leave this place.
Water jets
Can't hide the truth.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out. Ugh, there's no way through. Let's go around.
What a sleight of hand.
Trespassers. Here? What's wrong with you people?
We're
That
looking for the
delivery, though.
doctor, and we understand he might be here. I see you're fleeing the facility.
You looking to settle a score with the doctor? Good luck with that. I don't think you have many chances left.
Perhaps. But you might have a chance to live if you start talking.
2 other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside. But what good is it gonna do? The doctor wouldn't do something like this unprepared.
Seems to me that you're not too thrilled about being his subordinate. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby? If you'd prefer their company to ours, that can easily be arranged.
We need to know what the doctor is up to. Please, if you know anything at all, tell me. This is about more than us versus the doctor. His actions could have consequences for all of Nodcry. And perhaps even your homeland, Snezhnaya.
Come on, guy.
Building
You
something
should tell us.
ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. Feels like this could be the big one. God knows how long he's been planning it. A while back, he told us he'd be returning to Snezhnaya. We weren't expecting him back so soon. This time he brought some gemstones with him, or something. 2 of them.
The moon marrow spheres. He stole them from their rightful owner, Columbina.
Oh, Lady Damselat? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. Before she went, she told us she'd finished what Her Majesty asked of her, and wished to focus on some personal matters. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always looked up to the captain the most, and back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute their plan. They were led by the Doctor, Marionette, and the Damselet, respectively. I was a part of the Damselet's unit to begin with. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she seemed sort of detached from everything. Not because she was distracted, just felt like she was indifferent to the world around her. Like she had no stake in anything that happened. She always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. Almost as if she didn't see anything worth living for in the present, so she had to look further afield. That's right. She always used to stare up at the sky. The Doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but somewhere along the way, she grew wary of him. Started avoiding him as much as possible. After she left, everyone in our unit merged with the Doctor's. He's similarly indifferent to the world, except when it comes to the moons. He seems to have big plans for them. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority. He even said, if he can only get his hands on 2 of them, he'll create a 3rd one himself.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow? Maybe the knowledge he gained from the Hyperborean phantoms has something to do with it.
Thank you for cooperating. We appreciate the level of detail.
I get the sense that you'd serve under Columbina again if you had the chance. Would that be fair?
No, she's no longer a Harbinger. As a member of the Fatui, my loyalty will always belong to the Tsaritsa. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the Doctor. His actions do not align with the goals that first brought us to Nodcry.
I understand. We'll do everything within our power to stop him. The Knaves unit is based at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. Maybe you can seek refuge with them.
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it. Dottore's technological capabilities are far more...
I fear this could...
You poor lost...
Observe. To dust. Be silent.
Leave this place.
It all adds up.
Let's see what you're made of.
This looks like an arena. Oh, there he is.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope my humble research facility is to your liking.
Yeah, we really appreciated fighting our way in through a horde of monsters.
The gall. You expect us to believe you've just been patiently waiting for...
Of course I have. Should I be worried about something? Everything seems to be going quite smoothly so far, and you've shown up right on schedule. First Sandrone and Arlecchino, now you. Ah, quite a surfeit of guests I've had today. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino disappeared as soon as she entered the facility. As for Sandrone, why, she stood right here only moments ago demanding answers from me at the top of her voice. Hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. But I have to admit, I was a little surprised to see her showing concern for someone besides herself. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to say, it is not a change for the better. It threatens one's ability to remain objective. Well, since you ask...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow, and now you're claiming godhood. Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch, Dottore?
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase, claiming godhood. I am not claiming anything. I am stating a fact. You're a researcher. I'm sure you appreciate the distinction between the two.
Huh? Wait, you really think you're all that? You'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you. We're colleagues. We both know what kind of person you are.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end, I've had my people send you a small gift. It should go some way toward helping you understand my present position.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an unknown god. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my displeasure on your subordinates. They will enjoy equal rights to my own.
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's the Tsaritsa's property.
Yes, and I am very mindful of Her Majesty's instructions. But you know full well that they do not conflict with my present goals. In which case, all I'm doing is conducting another one of my experiments. Is there a problem with that? Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word I am saying is the truth? In which case, your subordinates really are in danger.
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui soldiers. You're completely insane.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all.
Scumbag!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little design bureau?
It's more than a little disingenuous to speak of achieving greatness while taking hostages. Or does honor no longer mean anything to you?
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world. And you speak to me of honor? How charmingly naive.
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve them.
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living, do I not?
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let's see if you can make me.
Water jet!
No more lies.
Let's see what you're made of.
The mystery unravels.
It all falls into place. Water jet! Wipe out!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Is this all it takes to tire you?
It all adds up. No more lies.
By the frost moon of old.
Oh,
Kino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not... Oh.
I say your research is more valuable than my life. Am I wrong? Can't hide the truth.
You poor lost lamb.
Your actions betray your fear of me.
With one heart, we...
The mystery unravels. No more lies. Laid bare.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Be silent.
I better wrap this up.
Is that the best you can do? Playtime's over. The real experiment begins now. An exact crisis.
Can't hide the truth.
Disappointing.
Close your eyes.
You poor lost lamb.
It all adds up. The deception...
Datora is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly.
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
What just happened? Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped by Dottore during the battle, and now, all of a sudden, I'm here. Something weird is going on. I guess I'll start by exploring the area.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Hello.
Huh?
It's going well.
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog? Or something else? We've got some...
Sorry, I'm not hungry right now.
Ah. Well, feel free to take a seat for now. Let me know if you change your mind.
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the traveler something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait. Why is he talking like that?
Well, I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something. Anyway, I take it your business is wrapped up?
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can have some quality time to ourselves.
Wait. These two are a couple? I see some kids around too. I didn't know they had a family.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? I've been looking forward to playing with you again. You forgot already? You're silly.
What is she talking about?
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days, so we've been real busy. And like my mom always says, some people are more than just customers. They're friends. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. It certainly isn't a family-run business. And that child, I don't recognize her at all. Could this be a false memory?
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try the house special?
When did he show up? No, none of this is real.
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change venues.
Since I played like since it came out, but I took a break.
I'm still alive. Where is this place?
Are you gonna ask me that you can make like you can tell me that you can make like an overlay or something? That he can offer me to.
So this is the moon's
You can make an overlay for me, or like you can
mysterious
make
realm
transitions and
beyond the
stuff for a
gates.
stream.
I guess I could try opening. No response. Maybe this space can't be opened from inside. Or... No. I'm not unscathed. Even the air here feels... frozen in place. There is nothing here with which I can restore my power. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. If there is any chance that I can get back to the others, any chance at all, I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Lama, everyone else, and me? Are these my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separate.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass. If only I had known what would come to. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here, it gives me the strength to keep.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Huh?
Fascinating.
Oh.
I've never encountered this before in my role.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my all I did was try to touch it, and maybe this memory space is not. Or is it possible that there's
this card?
I need to get to the bottom of. I'll try touching. Is this? Oh no, Traveler!
Why is she calling out for the track? Oh. 'Cause
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she gonna die?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Tevat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler! Of all the people to get caught by...
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a... I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. She feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it.
The stuff.
Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottores' energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. Just go ahead and cry already.
Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just, she can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system.
Hello.
You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group
Hello,
is having
Jade,
a moment,
tired as fuck.
how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan.
Good. How are you?
You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm doing the Archon quest.
He's done something to us. Everyone who entered his research center
Trying to
has
get
been
that column
implanted
Vina,
with
but
some
you weren't
sort of
missions
curse.
cooked. I
don't feel anything unusual at the
spent a
moment.
bit to
My
get her.
best guess is Dottore
I was on
created it using
guaranteed,
the
so
moon
I
goddess's
thought I might as
power.
well just get
1
her.
second,
Use her for,
analyzing.
like, I just wanted to do it as quick as possible.
That friggin' maniac!
Now I'm trying to go for an effort.
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this
Well, I wish
case,
you the best of
there
luck
might be
for your
more to
wishes.
But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the
Anyway,
curse's
you got
energy. As if this is him
what,
at
20
his
wishes
least
tomorrow?
malicious.
Like, well, like
Or
tomorrow
perhaps all
onwards,
people
you
are
got 20
cowards in
wishes,
his
I should
eyes.
say.
Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
Because we've got
What a
the
despicable person.
the
And he has
Fates
the Traveler in his
login
grasp.
bonus plus the
If I may,
Primo
as
login bonus.
unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler.
Interesting.
Presumably, they interest him because
Specifically,
they're unknown
the
quantities.
Traveler, because
He
I
wants
guess
to understand as much
she
as
or
he
he
can
ain't
about
here from here.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay.
Hopefully you get her soon. Yeah, of course, of course.
Still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottori's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
Well, hopefully you just get lucky like soon
We've
with
discovered
your
multiple
current
energy fields. Albedo is
wishes,
still
and then
attempting to
you know the
analyze
20
the
that are
structure.
coming the
He
following
told me
week
to report back first.
will pay
Each
off.
field is slowly
I know it's
growing,
only 20, but
swallowing
it's
up more of the
still
surrounding
progression.
area
And
in
then
the
you've
process.
still got the whole
And
area,
the pace of their expansion has increased since
the
we
whole
first examined
new
it.
area of Nodcry to
He's
explore.
probably trying to swallow.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nodcry.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone?
Are you on
for good?
Twitch or are you on YouTube?
She entered the space beyond the moon gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know
Oh,
her,
so you're
she's
you're
busy
having to
finding a
deal
way
with this
back as we
awful
skip
aspect
just so
ratio.
she can annoy me.
I don't know how to
She
sort that
isn't
out.
dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore is planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best
Have you
if
done the
someone
Archon
could
quest?
approach
Or
leaders of
yeah,
neighboring
have you
nations
done
and negotiate emergency
the entire
asylum
quest
for Nodkar's inhabitants.
since I came out
Can
yesterday?
anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is
Do you
one
know how
option.
long it is?
I'll see what I can do.
Because so far I've been playing for about 40 minutes.
Here? No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if...
Because like, if this is like, if just specifically Act 7 is like 3 hours, then I'm only going to do Act 7 today. And then if Act 8 is longer, then yeah, certainly not today.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even so, back to emptiness and silence again. The entrance from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments.
What? I don't get it. What? Oh. 6 hours? Okay.
It worked. Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Oh, do you have to touch the other side? Okay. Yeah, I mean, 6 hours is fine. I'm not doing that now. I'll just do Act 7 now, then, and then Act 8 next week.
Ad Astra Abasosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
That was like the most like boring delivery.
issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
You'd say each act takes maybe around 2 to 4 hours at dialogue space. Okay.
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
I swear we've already done
And
this.
Mr. Varga are here too.
They've done this like
I better
spectating
go
thing.
pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler.
Yeah, we have. Wasn't she already here last time? Like she was in spirit last time here as well. Yeah, she was.
Huh?
She's just
Columbina?
influencing the past.
It's me, Columbina. Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be space...
Huh? Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened before.
This is what happened when I disappeared.
Yeah, okay,
I
cool.
stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever find me again. It was only when she called my name that I decided to follow them. But did she turn around because she sensed my touch? Is it really possible that from in here, if I keep following, it's that gravity again? Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from... I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach. Come on, Columbina. Keep going.
Well, if it's like 2 hours each, I can stream for 4 hours.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. Alone. It feels... strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Dottore now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait.
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are
3 moon marrows.
well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore.
He's kind of just spewing the most generic villain dialogue I've ever
I have
heard.
no interest in fooling your eyes.
Like,
On the
the
contrary,
whole
I hope
start
to
of,
show
like,
you
the
the
dialogue
true essence
with him and
of all that you
Sandrone,
see
and,
before you.
like, before you fight him, was just pure
Is this not a
villain
beautiful city? People live in
nonsense.
peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe.
He's not saying
People can
anything
even leave their
unique.
doors unlocked at night. You might say, all available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society...
False beauty is deceitful.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior?
That's
Probably
pure
the
sophistry.
dream, but...
It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from...
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with people laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but...
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because
He's
morality,
still spewing the
ambition,
most generic
dreams.
dialogue I've ever
People have
heard.
plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the 3 moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat.
Are you on? No, this is Act 7.
May have been
Pretty
a
sure.
thing of glory in the old world. But they were also shackles that prevented her from.
This is the first time I'm dodging the quest since last week. I did the last bit of the last patch.
You may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the 3 moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you...
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to... But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with.
3 to 4 hours, yeah, okay.
Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated
Let
that
me
we could
do
not
so.
fly
Itching
instead
to
of
eat
walk?
while I watch stream. Okay. Something. Okay.
Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster.
But thought of the
Eventually, new
doctor.
life is born, only to embark on the same path. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the
somewhat, I
heavens.
guess.
All who live yearn for
Like a little
equality,
bit.
but unless the gods
But he's just kind of just stream
themselves
based
and
and
profess that they
generic.
are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist.
Like villain stuff. Like
Who makes
yes,
the rules
some
when
villains
it's
have
not?
stuff that you may agree with.
Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Whoa, I have new strength. Wow. Oh, I'm so strong. Yeah. Join my side and you will be strong. Or yada yada yada.
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power?
Join me. He's like
The
Vader.
extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit.
Oh, that's cool.
Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power
You haven't
that
followed? What do you mean
predates
you haven't
those
followed?
of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new
on Twitch, yeah.
experimental possibilities.
No man,
Nature suppressed,
I like rarely
exiled,
stream on Twitch.
souls
Maybe I'll stream like more often on Twitch because I figured out how to do like the dual stream thing.
You know, I heard
But on
recently that
YouTube,
group
it's
of
like a
critics
full
reviewed countless
stream. It's
stories
not just
and
the
drew an interesting conclusion.
the
They found that
vertical
it is
stream.
more often than not the villains who strive tirelessly to push the boundaries of progress. In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious. I say,
Hey dude, cool bit of
to
your
be
stream.
governed by
Nice
a
vibe.
flawed
I can connect you to a
humanity
Twitch
than a
partner, big
nuisance.
streamer who streams
The
thousands
true
of viewers
seeker
with
of
nearly a
knowledge
million followers.
is the villain
He helps
who
rising
undergoes
creators
countless
grow with real views,
tribulations in
followers, and
pursuit of their
active
goal.
chatters.
I'm
Interested?
sure many people
Hit
have
him up on
told
Discord.
you that you're different.
JC Kalen _. Tell him Ola
Because
sent
I'm a
you.
descender?
No.
Exactly. Very
No.
But what has that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish
I'm
desires,
alright, man.
or my greed.
These are bots.
A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tavat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're
That's what I've
completely
been
different.
saying.
I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching and think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back. She's gone because of your actions.
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your brother walked and seek answers from him at the end of that journey, don't you?
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person the way I care about him.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your brother right now, bring him before you, and make him give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand the situation between us.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Trilune. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an...
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course, he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see him. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss him. How much I want to be reunited with wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
Maybe. Oh, that's really nice. That's a really nice
All right,
loading
everyone.
screen.
Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Notcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nosha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your... Yehoda, you should help Lauma.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a...
Boss, wait! Don't I get a...
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle?
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive. And
but boss...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my
What makes you think I'd need you to do?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain...
That's quite enough. Just...
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Nefa and I...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Notcry.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear.
Oh,
But
hat
if
guy.
you know anything about him, he's likely
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them...
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. Please accept my apology. Anyway, time is short. I'll cut to the chase. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. She told me I had to come and help you all out as a matter of urgency. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this a Dodo communication device?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
Okay, enough.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version. Specifically...
Oh man, I love an effort.
Sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within
That's so
Nodcry.
good.
No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. Ah, I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, next time, next time. Anyway, I'll be right with you all, serving as a communication hub. That's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Cool. It's him! It's that guy! I don't know your name. I know it's like Iluga, that guy.
Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua.
Ilua.
But in fact, I know
Yeah,
you have
that.
been sitting here for...
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
Yeah, he's a master, but he's a
I
4-star.
was curious
Cool.
to see how long
Cool,
you could
cool,
sit
cool.
still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces
Nah,
as yourself
I doubt it.
not be worthy of that title?
I'd rather have
Please,
Nivola.
Lord Flint's... Sir Flint's. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others.
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're a bit...
In all sincerity?
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilians to evacuate.
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flint's?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm...
You mentioned that you have some... How difficult is it going to be?
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't intend to come with us. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goal.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. and what? I told you.
Nothing I can do about it.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger?
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other people? Or do you just mean you?
Fine. I'll be frank. You're not human, are you?
Heavens. Now that's a horrifying thought.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound.
Just promise.
Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues.
These are such cool loading screens. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge, huge fan.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Tried to influence reality in this space. It consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flint's?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk nearby. As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel on the Traveler, I wanted to confirm some of my own Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear
is she in the
against
present?
Ettore. You don't think Columbina Parrot...
I'm merely considering the possibility that she survived, just as you are.
Do you remember what she said on Moon Prayer Night?
Of course.
Where have you checked?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked most of Nasha.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought I might find some leads. But not the only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things?
Is it the Geo lady?
Come on, let's see what's going on.
Is it the Geo lady?
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as I came in.
It must have been caused by a Kuvaki fluctuation when I entered the space. Although, it seems like I'm not a... It looks like as long as I'm careful with... Anyway, is this the flag? I only went into the lobby last time, so I've never... If nothing else, she mentioned where her room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe...
I'd like to see her just slam into the door. Oh.
I'm in. She and Paimon aren't here at the moment.
Oh, does she not
hope
know?
She's okay. I wonder what happened to her after that battle with... Please, Traveler.
Huh. Just a cat.
Nothing else here.
Didn't you stay here for a couple of nights once?
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual during your stay?
I remember thinking how much noisier the Traveler and Paimon were most congenial neighbors.
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking and entering, but we...
Focus now. I have to write a message on the wall. Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my strength.
Oh, it's okay, cool. Cool.
There's a noise outside the door. Is she back? Please, you have to see these words.
She's gonna get pulled away now. No, never mind.
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha. Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings.
Let's... wait.
What are you waiting for?
Paimon might have... What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler and Paimon. It's really you, but... Why?
Paimon's sick while you were out there fighting.
Oh,
Barrier.
right, okay.
So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright?
Wait. So this is the night after the battle against Reverie. How did I end up here? That's quite a long time ago now. Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality really did happen in the past. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection, time flows backwards?
Starting from the moment I fell in?
Not long
How
till
specific?
Moonfire night now. It's gonna be even livelier than although it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. She seems like a really nice person.
Paimon. No, I can't. Even if I make contact, they probably won't understand what's going on. And in any case, I'll instead. I have to find. Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond the fall sky. If we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it through to the other side?
We might not have all the answers now.
Huh. Yes?
The present. That's right.
What's your plan?
Flynn's, when you were staying next door, did you ever open the window?
No. The rooms here are dark and damp. And there's such...
The moonlight.
Ah, I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
She's just gonna break the window. Oh my god, she is. She's just gonna fucking throw it.
Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, maybe someone will I need to write down as much information as I...
Huh? What's up with you? You can't even hold your cup steady.
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then.
She's literally just fucking
You truly have.
yeeted
You
that.
helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others wherever you are right now. This is all I can leave for. How I wish I could. I hope to see you again, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
What?
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire wall's worth of clues. She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night. It's just a shame we found it too late.
I am here. Time in this place flows backwards. I am constantly moving forward.
It sounds like she's found a way to influence the past using Kuvaki, but her future is our past.
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the Ray hero Solnari. We just never discovered them. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the realm. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what I do is extrapolate from those facts to try and read the future.
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of survival. Let's go. We have a wall's worth of clues to share with the others.
Okay. Sure.
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki, but not like the Kuvaki we're used to. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. I can see why you've chosen to place your hopes in alchemy instead. Also, I must say these books are rather profound.
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Teyvat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
Yeah, because you know.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the
I
frost
kind of
moon,
should have wished
Teyvat's
for
moons
Nefer.
are just...
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing the other day because I have Lauma.
And
but
husks
I just
surely
didn't
shouldn't
bother
show
for
up in
Nefer
the
for some
scan,
reason. Well, mainly because of
since
Farina.
they're
Like
not alive.
yeah, I'm a huge
It's
Farina.
weird, isn't it? If we
Like
can't even distinguish between a
Haver.
dead and a
I
living moon, how
got
are we
her
supposed to know whether
C4
a moon goddess
on her
is still
last
alive?
banner, and I had a
Or does
C1
this
before
mean
that.
that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the fourth moon.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow. Ugh, I'm so mad right now.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
You never liked Farina? Well, I mean, I understand
It's
why
Mr.
people don't
Flint.
like her,
I really
but I
hate
just really
that
like her
ringing
story
tone.
and like just the whole Archon
Ugh.
quest. I
First
like the
four
Fontaine
warheads
Archon
of the
quest is just
Narcissus Grapes, then moon marrows.
so good for me.
Now what?
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I?
What do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium of?
Yeah. Look, everyone else is still out, so there's no hurry. Plus,
Even though we have crucial intel to share?
fine. I'm listening.
Do you intend to share it via the Dota?
Ordinarily, I would, but this is a unique situation. I think it's best that we discuss it in person. See you at the curatorium.
All right then.
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
These sleight of hand transitions, I swear to God.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Are you serious? So not dying isn't enough for the moon goddess, huh? She has to show off too. Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the—
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting that you're happy to hear the—
I'm not. And she's the least of our problems. We're facing a huge— If she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rarir and Thalindis might be too.
Oh.
But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottoro's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing. Speaking of the Traveler, there's a note from Paimon.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Traveler's, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon misses you a lot, but put your health first, all right?
How sweet. Well, since you offered, Paimon, don't mind if I do. This is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items, it's well organized. I wonder, what do we have here? The camera captured a special moment that can only occur between people who are close to one another. You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. I wonder why this picture was placed outside. This must belong to the Traveler. Perfect. I'll use this. Hang in there. We'll find
Oh,
you.
is she about to do the thing?
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books.
What? Why am I playing as Polonia? What the hell is happening? Why am I playing as Polonia? I'm sorry, I'm not reading all that. This is so goofy.
Let's see.
Don't call him a
This
good
one
boy.
is on Tonki's sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named. The human civilization should gradually shed possibilities. As it continues to the sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introduced variables. Surely that can only mean one descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of her descender status. But the 3 moons, where does this variable factor in? The world formula calculates the fate of an entire world.
Yes,
Polonia.
ma'am.
Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, what? What is a golden troop? What is happening?
Otonki sermon dictation. Explication. Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram.
I hope so.
Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas.
I saw the Varka leaks. They look pretty cool.
So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. This is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his
Yes, ma'am.
Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books.
This one. No. Yeah. Oh my god, I got it. First try, hell yeah.
Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back." Alas, he is only a genius when it comes to machines. In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's not beyond the realms of possibility that Renee would say nonsense like that on a memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, the way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. René, his full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of his projects were based on their technology. The cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated the chemical marriage model.
I didn't mean to skip.
Alain would have scoffed at that. He never would have let those theories or parameters anywhere near his mathematical formulas. What was Alain's view on René? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned René once. René seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Either way, his words are not to be believed. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Makes a change. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on René's records that early. He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Come to think of it, René's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. As for Alain... it's been too long. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not headstrong enough. The world can be changed. It is worth persevering. Yes, he created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of the world's he died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his dreams. Did you really never take a close look at René's research? Or did you read it, but deem his philosophy incompatible with your model? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, every other madman looks sane. You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than witness. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible fragments first. Establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes. Then, the variables, the sparks of civilization shall run out unless we consider and traverse the world, space-time, and civilization. Then extract the essential, the primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, light. Records. Hyperborea. This is so horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Like the frenzied scrawlings of a madwoman? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not like you can talk anyway. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hen scratch? They'd probably have me institutionalized. So would Rosaline. She's been dead for a while now. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. What possessed her? Oh, and the clack-clack of those heels used to drive me insane.
Wait, is she talking about,
No one's asking. mocking me,
What's it called?
obviously,
What's
but
her
I
name?
hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. I don't have delusional ambition.
Is
The
Rosaline?
world
What's her
needs a
name?
solution. But I don't need the world's
The person that Raiden
validation.
killed.
It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way around.
Tea time. Okay. Yes, ma'am. It's tea time. I could do with a cup of tea right now, gonna be honest.
Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. They must be from that person who brought those documents. I see they're from Hotel de Boer. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to the Fortress of Meropede's fun-filled mill collection system. Fortune cookies. Have a lucky start to your day. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. Be early to bed and early to rise. Get plenty of sun and drink plenty of water. Then things will sure... What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save a world on the brink of existential peril.
So real. So real.
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They are ready to act as soon as the order is given.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like
Oh,
many
there's a
of them
shrine
must have
here.
lost their lives at the hand of the monsters released by the Doctor.
Can't be helped. Allow them.
As you wish.
Can I mark it here? Okay, so it's that way. So, oh, I can't mark it. Okay, well, I know it's like here. That's fine. Can I get that? No, I can't. You bastard.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well.
Oh, hello.
Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodkrai? Had to go on a huge detour to stay out of its line of sight.
Sounds like an arduous journey. I assume you've brought word from Her Majesty?
Of course, all part of the job. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict on whether he has turned traitor and whether he poses a threat to Snezhnaya. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and receive the refugees from Nodkrai.
They are nearby. My team will escort you to them shortly.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for you and...
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway. It seemed sensible to have one person on standby at base while the other...
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that the Tsaritsa's decree this time is pretty awesome sounding. I think she'll like this one. Still, I wonder what... Wait, what's that? Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Cool.
No time to lose.
I have
Bring it
child,
on.
but
Riptide.
I never actually used them.
Witness my rise. Overruled.
You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it.
How do you use him? So he's not like Ganyu. Okay, you just have to like spam. Oh, cool. Okay. Arlecchino can
I
just take
can't
care of
believe it.
everything.
He was a living, breathing human one moment, and the next.
Another fine piece of work by our dear.
What in the world has been going on in Nodcry?
This guy's
A
like, what the
lot.
fuck is
But long
happening?
story short, Dottore stole 2 moon marrows that should have belonged to Columbina, then built a 3rd moon marrow of his own to
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads and houses, not moon marrows. What's his next DIY project? He's gonna build a god?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. The work we are engaged in makes the creation of gods seem mundane by comparison. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan. But right now, you're acting like a common adventurer.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Those 2 really took me for a ride back then. Then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did. That's gotta count in my favor, right?
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience. I might have to lower my opinion of you.
No. I'll stop talking. Please, go on.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways that continue to corrode the outside world. As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments, and not a strategic move. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been afflicted with a curse. As such, I cannot leave Nodcry.
This is so much worse than I thought. No wonder Her Majesty's decree is so extreme. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodcry due to the presence of unretrieved research material.
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old partner doing? I'm assuming they're with you?
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. She was captured after our failed assault on Dottore's lab. Her whereabouts are currently unknown.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick with her?
Well, yet she seems
That
worried.
is indeed the question. I'm not sure he does. He must have some other goal in mind.
This won't do. I have to rescue her.
You can't. We have no idea where the Traveler is.
What am I supposed to do then? Stand here twiddling my thumbs?
Sandrone is working on it. The best thing you can do right now is complete your mission.
Fine. I guess I'll leave this to you then.
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodcry. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his experiments. The Fatui and our allies will endeavor to contain the threat. However, if Nodcry falls, things are likely to escalate. Considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodcry consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I'm sure the Zarita will just like intervene if something were to happen.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from? The usual attract and repel principles that govern Kuvaki don't seem to apply to them.
They are very mysterious, but ultimately, they appear to be comprised of energies from the 3 realms. Thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy.
That's true. It's not abyssal energy. It's something pure, wild, and untamed.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that Dory supplied from the academia when you and Miss Columbina fought Rarier? That was one of the most marvelous feats of ingenuity I've ever seen. The design, the craftsmanship, the material selection. I couldn't fault any of it, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the most ingenious feature of all. Dory didn't go into detail on how it functions, but I have a working theory. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided, despite the fact that, as a moon goddess, she should only be able to use light realm energy in principle. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by... This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. Perhaps... I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived, but it is at once a masterwork of engineering and a groundbreaking application. I suspect only Lesser Lord Kusanali herself could have devised such an ambitious technology. But back to the energy field before us.
Yeah,
If this
right.
is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration versus division. Or you could say that the former contains the latter. Could this mean that elemental energy...
Should we give it a try?
We should.
Ha! It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. This indicates that elemental energy can disturb or even negate the field. Now you try.
All right, here goes. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy and attack again. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy field is indeed pure light realm energy, and that elemental energy can dilute it.
But the energy field is huge. How much?
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory. Would you...
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by interrupting them mid-speech.
Very thoughtful of you. I'm truly touched. Could I ask you to lend me a hand?
With what?
A little test. Try using anima to unleash a concentrated assault with circular blades, with the goal of breaking through at a singular point.
Nice! This time it tore through the field.
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
No.
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close proximity. Durin, you stay here and watch the entrance. Hat Guy and I will go in to investigate.
Sounds sensible to me. Keep your eyes peeled, Durin.
Don't worry, I got this. You two be careful in there. Just give me the signal if you need help, and I'll dive right in.
What do you mean, signal?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are smashed on the ground together, they emit a blinding burst of light. If it comes to that, remember to shield your eyes.
Glad I asked. Thanks for the heads up.
Wait, are we really going in?
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Oh.
Sounds like Dottore style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us. That's not an animal's gaze.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Bodies everywhere.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies.
Well, I think we can safely...
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration?
Just being cautious.
Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there. I hear a voice.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then my line of sight got low. I still have some of my sense.
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy field. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment. Vile.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, this would be an extremely radical experiment. Those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead, their instincts are driving them to remain by their dead bodies.
We should go. No sense in sticking...
Agreed.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
Too slow. The wind rises.
Is that actually any faster? Oh, it is. It is.
Ah, you're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch.
Understood.
I will.
Is she about to go in?
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode.
Oh, she is doing the thing again. Okay. Okay.
A vast wasteland. Is this the traveler's inner world? I was expecting something more vibrant, to be honest. Wait, someone's there.
What are you looking at? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person's true feelings. It is filled with both longing and kindness.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only way we can feel truly alive.
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live, but it has character and a reasonable population density.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria, perhaps.
Oh?
Conria ceased to exist long ago.
Once again, you fail to understand the possibilities that the Tri-Lune creates. Anything that has existed in the past, I can now recreate. You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting answers that you are not ready to learn. But this is not for me to judge. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship.
Oh no.
What are you?
Oh no, he's realized.
What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
That is terrifying.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the other side and destroyed you. This was a good idea, but once is plenty. You were exceptionally brave. Excellent work.
Thanks, but now's not the time for that.
Imagine going and like doing that and then just getting destroyed from the other side. That's oh my
I think
god.
I know where she is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything, even though my eyes are wide open. But what happened?
We had an interloper.
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now, a friend of yours took a little peek into your mind.
Could it be Nefer? How did she do it? Did she use something as a medium to connect to me?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. It would have been nice to capture the spy. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment, a whole month passed before you opened your eyes again. But only for you. No one else was affected. I dare say this is something only a god can achieve.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have god-tier powers.
God-tier
Oh, you
powers.
misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I have to admit, I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting a whole month. Clearly some finesse is required. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only a month's discrepancy, nothing too serious. Had I been off by a year, a decade, or even a century, that would have been quite a different story.
You could have frozen me for millions of years.
Okay, hold on. I'll be back.
So much for collaboration. You aren't showing much sincerity.
Okay, I'm back. I like how I have a be right back stream, a screen that I just forgot to use.
Millions of years? To what end? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that well. They
I
are
just
very
forgot to use it.
pragmatic creatures
Like
who
I
understand
stream only
only
once
that
a
which they
week,
can
so
perceive with their senses.
I kind of just forget
If I
about the
had you
stuff I
sit here
have.
for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for 100, 1,000, or 10,000 years, the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering, and thus they could not empathize. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, it is ordinary humans that account for most of the population. Their lifespans are so limited, their bodies so fragile. Did you ever really hope that they could begin to understand someone like you? Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are? Before you are ostracized?
He's calling her an alien. So fuck, that's fucked.
Alien.
Even I feel bad for you sometimes.
That's fucked.
This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the one simple thing you wish for. You have been treated most unfairly.
Stop trying to manipulate her. It's not fucking working.
I will grant you special privileges.
That shit is not gonna work. Like, come on. That shit is not working, my guy. What the fuck do you think this is?
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have so many questions. For instance, beyond each point being further back in time than the last, what determines the specific locations at which I can make entry? So far,
I don't know what that
the common thread linking all these scenarios is
thing
that the
is.
traveler has been present. But
That
it's more than that. I know I sensed
emote. That's
something
it. That emote.
familiar
I
around
don't
her.
use Twitch.
What was it?
I'm a YouTube kid. I basically only use YouTube. Kid. I say kid. I'm not a kid anymore, but I was a kid when the game came out, I guess.
Humans, you never change.
Oh, we're doing this again. Great.
Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall and I sensed an abnormal Kuvaki fluctuation come, and right after that came an ominous power emanating from Star Sand Shoal.
Correct.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished.
I wonder if I could try to prevent his resurrection, but how would I do it? What can I do, here and now?
Nothing.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. She's using the Kuvaki shield like I taught her. Is she gonna use it to block the cannon's beam? She's strong. I'm sure she can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts
Look, man,
the shield
I need
might
wishes
lead to
too.
collateral damage.
We all need
Haste the
wishes.
island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal levels of Kuvaki.
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked.
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me.
The future present me.
But I don't know if I have enough.
Well, next week. Well, sorry, Joe. Tomorrow. Don't. You got stuff coming. But yeah, I know. Like in comparison to like, for example, Zenless, this game is not generous.
Have to make it.
I'm playing Zenless right now as
Oh,
well, and
Frost
oh
Moon.
my god, there's so
Oh,
much stuff.
great land. Oh, slumbering moonlight of Nodcry. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more!
Oh, what? Oh.
Did it work?
Cool. So we're just like in an infinitesimal like time loop.
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you hear me? Call him, Bina. I said wake up. Now!
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
Being woke up by Sandrone. Oh, a
3 in
dream.
the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly led a more frugal existence than the Fatui.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so I made a batch. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait...
Nom nom nom.
Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating. Did the Frost Moon Scions not teach you basic table manners?
No.
Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the high and mighty moon
Rip Senora. Oh my god, that's her name. I forgot her name. Yes, Senora.
So tasty.
Of course they are. I made them.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. Why did you leave your old home and join the Fatui? I mean, I'm sure their food was awful. But there's gotta be more to it than that.
Well, life there didn't go quite how I imagined.
What were you expecting? You're a god. Your followers are gonna make some demands of you, right? Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, would you help other people just for free food and drink? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic, Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the,
Narcissenkreuz Ordo.
Did that?
Yes, that was it. Narcissenkreuz Ordo. So, would you try to fulfill their wishes?
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me. I don't even know them.
Exactly. Well, I felt the same way. I did not know the people who made demands of me.
Huh. What do you know? We're on the same page for once. In his later years, Elen did ask me if there was anything I wanted to do. If I had any wishes of my own. Well, I don't. And I'm not in any mood to fulfill someone else's either.
Who's Elen?
This is so cute.
He was the... You know what? Never mind. You're not gonna remember. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, neither of us is the self-sacrificing type. Let me ask you this. What sort of place would you like to live in, if you could choose?
A place where people don't ask me for things I cannot give them. Where they don't worship me or fear me, but just want to chat with me like a normal person. I'd also like the freedom to come and go as I please. And ideally, it would be somewhere with the smell of coffee and snacks.
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
No.
Did I pass out? Of course. I'm back here again. I dreamed of events from my past. Sandrone. Traveler. I miss you all so much. Back there. I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. But how did I do it? Time is flowing backwards here, and I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me all along.
It was me all along.
I can sense that there
It was
is
me,
much more
Barry.
power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the past? And will I ever find my...
It was me, Barry, all along.
It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the Abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time.
So probably when they first arrive. Right?
The Final Night Cemetery.
Oh no, okay,
This is
when
where
they...
Flint's is based.
Okay, I see.
Or not?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to read through this many
Difficult, yes.
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Flint's and Varka talked about some files on the what. Was this my doing too?
To expose the true intentions of this Rarir.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process?
Yes.
Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the one making these decisions? If
Again,
I choose
yes.
not to help them now, will it change how things turn out?
Again, yes.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
Ghost!
And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You can sense my presence? Wait!
Oh. And she gets, okay.
Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. But why Luanatar? Is it because that's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. just a void, stretching out into infinity. This is likely my final chance to enter the path. It's now or never.
Am I gonna be instantly put into Act 8? By the way.
Hisi Island? How far back in time is this? Where's Luanatar? I can't sense her presence this time.
Oh, seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
Traveler, Paimon. No. Stay calm. I don't have much power left to change things. I don't even have that much time left here. Think, Columbina. How do I find a way back? A way back. Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? Or to the future that followed? And
Not
if I
too sure.
return in
Okay,
my
that's fine.
current state? What Dotori's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the power of 2 moon marrows before capturing me. Even if I managed to get back, how can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune Authority? I can't. If I go back like this, I'll be playing right into his hands. I
So
have
done.
to find some way of rivaling the power he has usurped. Wait. Time flowing backwards. The Tri-Lune Authority. Does that mean... I think I know what the final destination of this lunar reflection might be. I know what I must do.
I know what I must
Speaking
do.
of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different. Just like the scenery.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? No. Someone else will see it. I need something with a close connection to me. Something I can use as a medium to tell them what's happened to me in here. Now it makes sense.
Oh my god, the flower.
Hey, what was that? Feel like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh?
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
Oh yeah, I should hope so. It's you.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on. Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side, guide her, and help her in my stead. Oh, and bring her to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need her help.
Oh. Hi.
Go on. You too. Go and live your story. As for mine must go in a different direction.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. End of chapter. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. That's sick. What an ending. That's such a good ending. That is how you end an act. Cinema.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence.
What, like
or
being the
tear off their
president of
heads
a
or
huge
limbs as you
country?
please. Believe me, such a life is but one small step away.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? But the freedom to kill? To do evil and get away with it? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god, but also a servant to many sacred spirits. I shall heed the truth and perform holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground. But it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinct...
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit?
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the...
You've grown a lot since we last met, but there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This will only hinder you. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the time. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was... Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
Oh?
This is most disappointing. Now then.
Oh my god, hat guy.
A new face. Interesting.
Oh right, new face. Oh right, okay. Bird doesn't know. Oh, but he can't seal it. Also, Xeon 966. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, sure. That's definitely happening.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out. Ugh. I never wanted to obliterate someone more than I do right now. Dotori doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer. because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dottore are equally important goals. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field and only meet up once it was safe.
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't do anything to you.
This music is so good. The triumphant music.
All right. Rescue operation complete. Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
No, I wanted to start the next stream with this screen. Really? No. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nachtschitzenkreuz Institute. Rene de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despised Rene's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of Rene's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and Rene were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Linny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make.
Okay.
Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happened.
It's true. I guess. Maybe.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
Zeon, you're not getting or Zeon, you're
Well,
not
I'm
getting
thoroughly impressed.
bruv.
You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Is she back? Is she really back?
Bye, Mom.
Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone!
Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
What do you mean your age? How old are you?
That's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here, let's hug it out.
What? Ew, no! No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottoro's current capabilities and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore believes himself to be equal to the gods.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am?
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
A place where time flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried deep in Tevat's history, held by great powers beyond our reach.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
It's true.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure love quietly sneaking in mid-conversation.
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive. You wonder what lies at the end of her road. Well, just as the world has a beginning and an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born. But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the three moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses born. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, manifestations of his majesty. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
Oh, really? Will I get control back at some point? I think I will get control back at some point, so I'm just gonna Google it quickly. what should I type? Non-cry Archon quest act 8. Yeah, okay, here we go. Say that. That. I think I will get control back. Yeah, because I can't even tab right now. I can't even check like Columbina's build or anything.
What is that? The ray here of Sonari? I keep...
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance.
Vengeance.
But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed and not...
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So... you rejected it?
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then I saw her.
Her?
The Lindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of the Lindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone.
Yeah.
She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
Oh, I see. Because of your power.
So he's not an ass anymore.
The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called. He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. All so that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis for me.
Thelindis? But...
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I saw her afterimage. I can sense that some part of her soul remains here. Far, far ahead.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you.
Okay.
Love demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shop...
Cool. He's got a really good voice
There.
actor.
The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsliff felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend. He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Oh, well, I guess that's the last time we ever see him. Damn.
He kept his word. The Abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet.
The
Hello,
Genshin,
Miss
you're wrong.
Delindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's Doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Mate, she actually had a different like facial
Are
expression.
you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short.
And
Ryrir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specific, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss
I don't
Columbina,
think you should be
just-
saying that to someone who's like
This
fueling
is so
a
upsetting.
well was
I'm not
fueling
sure
a
how to put
murderous
my
psychopathic
feelings into words.
guy.
It's all right. I understand. Well,
Just finished doing a quest, got multiple
everything from
chests,
me.
thinking it got a lot of primos, checking and it only got like
guess
350. Yeah, okay, sounds about
Wait.
right.
One moment. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that
Might have to
road.
crash out, not gonna lie.
Without a moon marrow,
I can't crash out.
without the 3 moons
I
power,
wanna go,
you
but
won't
I
make
wanted
it
to end
far.
the stream.
Wait,
But
unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
You could say that.
I'm
I
just
see.
waiting.
I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? Where am I? And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where is it going? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only my soul remains now. Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, Rerir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the prince. It was only after meeting the prince that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began.
I couldn't kill the Vinster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I want.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything, but I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe.
Yeah.
Look at me. I didn't even survive the journey here. Not physically, at least. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward faster. I can share what I've learned, and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears. I think you just might... Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been speculating about where this phase ends. The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung, king of dragonkind. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point. But if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning. About Rayrir, I'm so sorry. For everything.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other, neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrir, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while.
Oh.
Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Huh? Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
What? What the hell?
So, how exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
The world is a vast and ancient
What
place.
the hell was that?
On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
The hell?
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves were also destroyed at that time, save for the Frost Moon, from which a new moon goddess...
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon goddesses were born on the moon, but doesn't Columbina say she was born in Nodcry?
Huh, you're right! Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference between the two generations of moon goddesses?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified as moons in that moment. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss...
Yep. We have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive. She's on her own for now.
But at least she's trying her best to get back to us.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. We have to trust that she'll find a way. Because we really need her power. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. It wouldn't even be close. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone, or something that can stop him. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. I'm not just saying this because Columbina's a friend and I want her back safe and sound. It's just the truth. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandra.
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys.
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor
Yeah,
the
come on,
point.
Scoob.
I knew you that the moment I came running over with my documents that I was part of the in-group. I mean, if Arlecchino can fit in, I certainly can. Anyway, as for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it constantly. But I think I'm still lacking certain information about the moon. I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem is, I've run out of computing power.
Computing power? You mean you need more energy?
No, the issue isn't energy, it's processing power. There's so much data to get through that the whole process has just ground to a halt.
That's a tricky problem.
Rene de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know how he did it. My guess is that he used the primordial sea's power. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible. And to top it all off, we can't even leave Nodcry. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this. Well, no, the design bureau's a bust as well. Curse that Dottore! Couldn't have made this harder for me if he tried.
Oh, what do we do then? How about we grab a bite to eat and take a break?
Yes.
Maybe something will come to mind after you've cleared your head.
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world here, and I need accurate results, not big prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Ahem. Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical difficulties. Being a killjoy isn't very ladylike after all.
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone. Remember to let us know if anything new comes up.
Yes, ma'am.
That guy, is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere a little more private.
Do I have control? Please say yes. Please. Please.
You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right?
Yeah. She mentioned she was planning to head back.
Things aren't looking good for Nodcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru has a chance to prepare for the worst. From what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet.
Plot.
One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers.
Oh yeah, that.
The
Yeah.
other is, he wants to see how he'll easily devour everything eventually. So I guess he's in no rush to make it happen. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, Dottore's ideas haven't changed one bit. He once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself into a hungry wolf or giant serpent to devour the moon. Clearly, he's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured the moon where I failed. In the desert of Sumeru, there is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar. I don't know if it was a real game, or if he was just trying to challenge his servants and citizens in some way. But creating games and setting rules, gods do that as a matter of course. That's the kind of power Dottore craves. Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense and hoping they can fend off any threats that spill out from
I'm pretty sure
Nodcry.
Raiden can just like
Either way,
one shot.
Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she will contact the other gods in turn.
I'm pretty
The
sure
Seven will
Raiden can
have
just like
some
one
recourse
shot.
available.
Uh,
If nothing else, their
Dottore.
protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos as quickly as Nodcry has. So on the bright side, even if Nodcry is doomed, your friends in other nations won't be in any immediate peril.
That's good to know. But I'm not ready to give up on Nodcry yet.
There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. It's called being greedy.
Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. But whatever you call it, that's what gives me the determination to keep fighting. Battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. give up for even a moment, and your resolve will shatter.
Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you fail or give up?
Don't take this the wrong way, but Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people who don't believe in savior.
Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal, I think you might feel a little worried too.
That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. That's gotta be a bitter pill to swallow. Still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, but how to achieve it. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, it's to think before I act. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore, no matter what it takes.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First, tell me, what do you think of Sandrone?
Just like Paimon said, she's a friend, part of the gang.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values, and she's helped us a lot. If nothing else, she's clearly going the extra mile for Columbina. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her computing problem. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost.
How much? If I can afford it, I'll cover it.
Sometimes your heroism really backs me into a corner. You know that? Come on, let's go talk to her.
I have control. Okay. Well, I can't. Okay, I can do like basic things like wish and stuff. You can't open the adventurer's handbook. Okay. Okay. So I can't complete commissions. Shit. Well, I've already wished. I'm already done. Can I check my characters? I can. And yeah, I already got my Columbina yesterday. But I was busy. I started farming her set. By farming, I just did 5 runs. I think I got 1 good piece. Is it 1 good piece? Or is it the other set? It's the one I locked. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm sure she wants EM. I'm assuming she wants EM. Okay, well this is a really weird ending. But yeah, I've never like ended stream on like this screen here, but yeah, I guess I'm ending stream here. Wait, so do you know if I close the game here, will I be put back here? Because if not, then I'll just like restart the next stream back here. I think, okay. Given that I can't complete my commissions right now, because that I thought you could, yeah, I guess I'll just sort that out. Or I guess I'll just do the Archon quest tomorrow. I'll just make a final push. I normally don't stream on Friday, but I guess I will. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, Jay. You're like the only person that's ever shown up. So yeah, I'll stream probably earlier because tomorrow's the Marvel Rivals update. So I'll play that like at this time. But yeah, I'll probably stream a little bit earlier. It's 1 a.m. for me right now. So thank you. You too, by the way. Enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever time it is for you. Bye bye. You can see my very cool ending screen.